Hey there, it's Kimmy Some Sense coming back to you with another Empties video. As part of the series, I have covered fragrance empties, skincare empties, hand care empties, and then I'll also do hair care empties. So for this particular video, I am doing my body care empties. So that's going to be shower gels, scrubs, soaps, and lotions and body creams. And so I love a good empties video, and also because it kind of shows progress for what I have, used up, what I would repurchase, what I wouldn't repurchase, and just kind of letting me know, especially for items that maybe I don't necessarily need backups of, versus other items that I would want backups of. And so we'll just go ahead and get into it. So I'll first start off with a lot of, and I should also say my last empties video that I did was, it was like back in June. I think I've said that for my previous videos as well. And so, since then I have been collecting a lot of what I've gone through, prior to that point in terms of empties. And so I have a lot of stuff that I got to get cleared out of here. But I feel accomplished for what I've used up. And in terms of the body care empties, you would think for having 6 months worth of body care empties, there'd be a ton here. But I say this, that I have a ton of body care that I am using up. So things that have gone through where it might be like, wow, you didn't really use a lot. Or maybe you might think I did use a lot. There's more where that came from. I just haven't emptied it. I probably just maybe used up half of what's still in my bathroom, but there's still nothing. There are no empties, and I still have backups to go through. So anyway, we'll get started. I'll start off with the shower gels. The first three, I will talk about the three empties, are the Suave Deeply Clean Antibacterial Gentle Body Wash. I will say I love Suave body washes. I used to love the lotion too, but the older I've gotten, and maybe there've been like a change to like their formula or their ingredients the lotion isn't as moisturizing as it used to be. So I say it's probably a combo. They probably, maybe watered down the formula a little more. And my skin has just gotten drier. But I do enjoy this because with this being antibacterial, this worked out great during the summer because honestly, I do like to do a base clean just because, for pits and bits. I'll just say that. You do tend to stay a lot fresher longer. And especially when it's hot and humid out, you need like all the backup you can get. So yeah, I use this. I'd recommend this. I would buy this again. I think I may be out, but I have been using Dial Gold Bar soap during the winter. And so I'm just going to use that up and then probably stock up for more of this for spring and summer. And also on the Suave body care or body wash, this one is Cocoa Butter and Shea Gentle Body Wash. Love this one as well. I would buy this one again, but right now I have enough body washes to get me through, but I like the pricing of these. They don't break the bank. It's a good quality. So I'd recommend Suave to where, again, if you're on a budget and you just, you want to still enjoy some nice smelling body washes. I mean, to me, I like Suave is great. So I'd buy these again, and I do plan to buy those again. I also have this big guy of the Dr. Bronner's 18-in-1 Hemp Baby Unscented Pure Castile Soap. I love this. I think I bought this. I had a smaller bottle that I just also used to refill this from, so I didn't have to keep this big guy in the shower with me. But this was pretty gentle. Again, use that for just, makes a good gentle base clean, from head to toe. So I like this. And I use the baby soap. I would probably try it for other scents, maybe the almond scented one, but I would not use peppermint unless you like I think as a joke goes, you like certain parts of your body to feel as if they smoked a Newport cigarette. If that's your vibe, I'm not here to judge, but I like the baby soap the best, and so I would buy this again and continue to buy it. Next up, we've got a couple of the honey pots. We've got sensitive foamy wash, normal foamy wash. I buy these at TJ Maxx, Marshalls. I like them. Again, when you're talking about just that down there body wash, it's either, for me, not to be TMI, either the Dr. Bronner's works out great, or honey pot. I like these. I'd continue to use these as well. Is it a necessity that you need to have? I'd say no, but I think I like how it performs, especially for, again, when you have that hot weather. It works great. So I would buy these again. I do have a couple of these as backups. All right. And then I've got a few more. What else? So then we're also talking about the continued base cleaning. You've got the Safeguard bar soap. I like this. This worked out, I guess, more effective for me during the summer as well. Again, those hot, steamy, humid, muggy summer months. This worked out more effectively for me than it did, say, when I was using it again during the fall months. And so I do love a good bar soap. My only gripe is that sometimes, it does make your shower get a little more like that film. That film kind of gets started a little faster than, say, when you're just using it strictly like your gel-based products. But I like it. And so, yeah, I think I have a lot of bar soap to use up as well. And so I think that'll be my goal to kind of, again, continue using it up, get through it. So I've also have some travel sizes of some Bath and Body Works body washes that, again, I have said this in my previous videos. I love travel sizes because, one, yeah, if you're going out of town, traveling works great. But if you just want to try something for a short amount of time and you don't necessarily want to, commit to a big bottle, this is great. So we've got this one. I've probably had this for a while. It's the Happy Birthday one, but it's the vanilla buttercream. So it just pretty much smells like frosting for the most part. Cocoa Paradise, which is the coconut scented one. And then we've got the Pure Wonder. This one was a light, a little bit like a champagne floral scent. I actually still have the full size of this one. So for these, would I buy any of these again? Possibly. But like I said, I have a pretty adequate backup of body washes that I don't have any business buying anymore. So I have the full size of this one that I think I might have a little, actually, no, I think I maybe have used this one up. I think I probably talked about it maybe in a previous Empties video. I don't want to make a liar out of myself though. But for these, they're great. Do I feel compelled to keep them as permanent parts of my body care collection? No. But, if I was on a sale and I was in the store and I decided like, oh, I might pick it up again, but it's nothing that I absolutely have to have. So there's those three. And then this one's been through me trying to get every last drop out. Like I said, for these products, and even for the ones in my other Empties videos and future Empties videos, if I love a product, I'm using it down to the very last drop. If I can't necessarily stand it, but I can tolerate it, still using it up. But there are some others that, there is one other video I forgot to mention that I will go over some things that I couldn't get through because I just couldn't stand them. And they've been open for so long that it didn't make sense to give them away. So they're going to get tossed, but I digress. This next one, Empty, is the Philosophy Vanilla Birthday Cake. I like this one. I do have another backup of this one. And again, it smells just, it's a very basic vanilla scent. But this one, I would probably, once I finish up this, the backup bottle of this one, I don't know if I would buy it again. I think there's so many other vanilla scented body washes that are basic, that are out there, that I'll give those a try. And then if I, decide I want to go back to it, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, they usually always have it on a pretty frequent basis. So I know where to get it if I need it. All right, so next up on the shower gels, I've got this Pink Sugar glossy shower gel. So it's pretty much the Pink Sugar fragrance. So very much candy scented, cotton candy, sweets fragrance that I think I got this as part of a kit that I had at Marshalls. And so I like this one. If I find it again, I'd probably buy it again. I enjoyed it. It's usually pretty reasonably priced. So if I come across it, I would get it, but I'm not actively going to go out and look forward to buy more of it. So we've got that. And then I think in terms of at least for the body wash, foaming wash products. The last item I have is this Panoxyl acne foaming wash. This also works very well as a, so you can use it, treats acne on your face and body. I don't get acne like that, at least not anymore, not since I've been a teenager, but although I'm going into perimenopause, so I'm sure that might start to pop up again. I don't know. But I use this for, honestly, my underarms. Again, during the summer when sometimes, based on the deodorant you wear, it feels like it kind of taps out earlier than it should. When I've used this, and I didn't use it daily because my skin underneath my underarms would get a little sensitive if I used it daily, but using it like a few times a week, you know, just here under, you know, your undercarriage, I liked it because it did help me stay fresher during the day. So I would buy this again. I think I have a backup of this. So the only thing I would say is because there's 10% benzoyl peroxide in here for your washcloths, if you use a dark washcloth, this will stain it. If you want to make sure that you also have rinsed this off pretty well so it's not, you know, staining your towels or it's not causing like a bleaching effect on your towels. So just a heads up there, but I like this. I'd buy this again. It's pretty much sold everywhere. Walmart, Target, Ulta. Yeah, I think grocery stores. So you can find it online. It's, yeah, at any of those places. So I like that one. And then, and I'll try and make this quick because my phone just did flash my 20% battery life on at me. And then I've got two Tree Hut body scrubs, or the Shea Sugar scrubs, cotton candy and strawberry. Love both of these. I am trying to minimize how many body scrubs I have because I find that different scents can go for multiple fragrances or kind of like what you're, you know, whatever mood you're trying to set. But I do love cotton candy. They aren't selling this currently. And you can always tell when either they've discontinued a scent or they've put it on pause for a bit for Tree Hut is when it starts to show up at Marshall's or TJ Maxx. So I've seen a few of these at Marshall and TJ Maxx in the past couple months or so. So I did buy one backup of this one and I haven't broken into it yet because I'm, again, using up some of my other body scrubs as well. But I would buy this one again if they re-released it, or if I ran out and I saw another cotton candy one came available at Marshall's and TJ Maxx. So I would get that, or I'd go there specifically to look to see if they had it. And then the strawberry one. I did like strawberry as well. And when it's time, I will, go ahead and replenish this one. I do enjoy the Tree Hut scrubs more so than say like the Dove body scrubs. And then there's also the Walmart version of those body scrubs I love as well. But these, yes, I would buy again. All right. Now on the body cream side, we've got CeraVe, the moisturizing cream. I've got backup tubs of these. I like it. Again, I know not everyone does, but I always say when you find what works for you and you find it on sale, you know, it doesn't hurt to stock up on it because you're going to go through these. I mean, at least I know I do, especially during the winter, because I'll use this for everything, face down to feet, head to toe. And because it's unscented, you know, if you have a fragrance that you like that you can't necessarily find the corresponding body care to go with it, but you just want the scent to stay on its own, this is perfect. Another brand I also like is Vanicream. It's Vanicream, and it's got like a blue top on it. Also thick, also is one that you can use head to toe. So I enjoy these. And so, yeah, this one I always buy, will continue to buy. This next one is a Lubriderm Advanced Therapy Moisturizing Cream. This is also fragrance free. This one says intensely hydrates extra dry skin. I picked this one up at Ross for $8. This one was okay. It was a little more on the oily side than creamy side. Not dramatically, but I would notice a difference for when I would apply it after kind of on slightly damp skin. Had a little more of a sheen to it. And this one was okay. I just want to use it up and be done with it. I wouldn't buy it again. I didn't dislike it, but it wasn't one where I would be like, yeah, I would always want to gravitate towards it. So, but I mean, this is a pretty decent size, 16 ounces, I think. This one was 16 ounces as well, but I don't know, slightly taller, I suppose. But yeah, this one was all right. So if you see this at Ross and you're looking to try something that's thicker that, you know, you've maybe tried, you know, CeraVe, you don't like it. A lot of people like Lubriderm. So I'd recommend it. I just don't totally love it and I won't buy it again. Another one that I wouldn't buy again is this Vaseline Radiant, I don't know, the Radiant Prescription or Radiant RX, Radiant X. It's the body cream, deep nourishment, 100% shea butter with coconut oil, vitamin C, and peptides. This one was also okay. It's got a little bit of a scent to it. Again, this is another one that I did not gravitate towards, but it did kind of remind me of, I did many years ago buy like a Lancome, I think it was a Lancome full body cream. And this kind of reminds me of it now that I'm thinking about it, the scent. But I think my scent preference, you know, for this type of scent has changed over time. It's a little perfumey. It's not terrible, but I just didn't enjoy it. So it's got a little bit of like a, I don't want to say borderline floral. It's a perfumey scent. It's not super floral, but it does have a scent to it that you'd have to kind of pair it accordingly. Maybe with some of your fragrances. That was just my thought, but I wouldn't get this one again. And then as we continue through the body creams, we've got this Hershey's S'mores Marshmallow Body Butter. I loved this. I love this so much that I bought this, I want to say 2023. It was in a 3-pack. It came with a cocoa scrub, a honey body cream, I think, or body lotion, and then the marshmallow body butter. And I will say I repurchased another set of this on Mercari because I love this so much. If I can find, you know, who makes this, I guess Eccentric Beauty. I do want to see, like, if I could buy this on its own. I love it. It's literally kind of like the Kraft marshmallow cream is what it gives to me. And it went well with my, you know, marshmallow sweet candy fragrances. Because again, I do love a gourmand, although I am gravitating more towards kind of like the fresh floral scents these days. But I love this one. Again, I think you could find the full pack, the 3-pack of this on Mercari, but I haven't seen it in stores at any of the Marshalls or TJ Maxx stores. So hopefully they do like another release of this, but I enjoy this as well. It was moisturizing, and I'd also pair it, like I'd put on top like a corresponding like body oil with it, and it worked out well. So I'd get this again if I could. And then for the last, I guess I do have a few more body creams here and lotions. But this one's a Sol de Janeiro Delicia Drenched Body Butter. So I think this is number 59, Charosa 59. I liked this. I did buy the bigger jar that I haven't opened yet because I'm, again, trying to go through some more of my body creams before I break it open. But love this one. I've already repurchased it. Just waiting to be able to go ahead and start using it, because once I start, I just want to make sure that, you know, I only have so many body creams out, so I'm actually using this up in a reasonable amount of time. But love this. It's kind of a very, it's another sweet, I think I'll say like an orchid, I know vanilla, musky scent. I'll see if I can put the notes up here for it, but yeah, I'll buy it again. I also have this Gingham Bath and Body Works. This is just the body lotion. The notes for this one are blue freesia, white peach, fresh clementine, violet, clean musk. What I liked about this, it goes with everything. It goes with your fresh scents. It can go with your peach scents. It can go with like your citrus scents. And so it took me a while to kind of go through and use this up because I wasn't using it prior to its full potential. I did go, and I think I maybe bought a smaller body cream version of this to use it up, but I could probably see going to get maybe not the body lotion, but for sure the body cream, because I did enjoy the scent for this. And it's a great springtime, summer. Honestly, it's great year round. Because I get if you live somewhere where you don't really have all 4 seasons, you wear what you want or whatever kind of puts you in the best frame of mind for that season. But I like this one. I would get the body cream of this. I'm not in a rush to get it, but you know, next time I'm at Bath and Body Works, and again, I've gone through more of the body care stuff I have, I could see purchasing this again. All right. And then on the body cream front still, or going back to the body creams, I've got Bath and Body Works Cotton Candy Clouds. This one's got notes of the spun sugar, Pink Berries with Vanilla. Love this one. I think I still have a backup of this one in this design. They've changed the design of this, I think, last year. So the one I still have, you know, it's a couple years old. And so if you don't know, like a lot of the Bath and Body Works body creams, you really have to kind of make sure that you're going through them in a reasonable amount of time, only because they will start to separate, and they'll also kind of darken. And I've heard, and just from also smelling it, the darkening of it is not so much the problem, because sometimes that might be like the vanilla that's in it, or so I've been told. I haven't actively looked it up myself. I think that's just kind of hearsay on, you know, what a lot of the other peeps say on Facebook. But I do have this. I need to use it up. I have a backup of this one. Once I use that backup, and as long as it's still good, I could see buying this one again. This feels like I could keep this as a staple. I enjoyed it. Same for this musk. This is another musk body cream. This is when they had like again, I cut them open, give them money's worth. They don't have this particular line anymore, because they had musk, they had lavender, and they had apple, and they had, you know, the steps to like that steps. So they had the body wash, the body cream or the body lotion as step 2, I think, if I'm remembering that correctly. And then they had the body spray. I love this. I wish they would re-release this. I know they have another type of musk that they've had. It's not the same. It doesn't hit the same. I do, like I said, of like the cotton candy one, I do have a backup of this one as well that I need to go ahead and use up, and I guess just let it go. I guess it's better to have used it and enjoyed it than to, you know, keep trying to save it and it just continues to degrade. So I would buy these both again if they became available. I've got the CeraVe Daily Moisturizing Lotion. I have this travel size. Sometimes I've used this during the summer just as a facial. So technically this is probably in the wrong category, but yeah, I'd buy it, use again. Again, hashtag CeraVe girl. If I ever got this channel large enough, I'd take a sponsorship from them. I love it. And then I've got 2 travel size body creams. I've got Gingham Gorgeous and Pure Wonder. Since these are the travel sizes, I don't have the notes on them, but I know this one was like a floral, rosé, champagne type scent. I actually would wear this with, before EOS came out with their pink champagne scent, I would wear this with the Kayali Wedding Silk Santal. It paired well to my nose. So, and then I've got the Gingham Gorgeous. I think I talked about the body spray of this in a previous video, but this is like a floral jasmine. I still have the large body care sizes in both of these, so I don't need to repurchase, but I probably repurchase this one again before I repurchase this one again. But again, I wouldn't rush out to get these, not in the same way I would for Musk and Cotton Candy Clouds. And then I've got the Pink Sugar Creamy Body Lotion. I like this. I do enjoy Pink Sugar. I know it's not for everybody, but I like it. It's just another cotton candy sweet scent. And the pricing of it's reasonable. And to me, the scent lasts. And so I would buy this again, use it up. If I saw a little, again, mini version of this one, like I also, because I get this as part of a set with the body lotion. No, so this is the body lotion. So with the shower gel and then with the fragrance itself, I'd probably buy this again if I could get it. But I do also have the larger size of this one, and I have it also for the body wash as well. So I don't need a backup of it right now, but if I were to see this come available again, I'd buy it. We've also got Lady Luck. This is this is Brown Sugar Babes version of the Valentino Donna Born in Roma. And so it's pretty much smells pretty similar to it. I have to say, now I talked about my sample, the travel size that I had of Donna Born in Roma in my fragrance empties video. And I will say, when I paired these two together, like especially when I smell Lady Luck, I like it, but I don't like it enough to want to repurchase it, because it's one of those things where it's like, I'd love to just be able to wear it once every so often. And so, I don't know, I maybe changed my mind about what I said about Donna Born in Roma in a previous video. But Lady Luck, I liked this one. So I could probably see repurchasing again, but not anytime soon. Again, it's something that I probably write down in like a, you know, maybe portion of my note, because I do like to write things down in terms of what I would get again to remind myself, and then if my mind, and see if my mind changes over time. So I would buy this again. The only thing is with Brown Sugar Babe, as you can see, this is the 1 ounce bottle. Brown Sugar Babe, they moved to doing the 2 ounce bottles because I guess they were having a harder time trying to source the 1 ounce bottles. So they bumped everything up to the 2 ounce sizes. And so for me, 1 ounce of this was more than enough. So I would really have to want to buy it again, I guess, honestly, versus it being in the maybe pile and just, you know, enjoying the scent of it, but not wanting to wear it all the time. Based on that, I probably wouldn't buy it again. If I had to decide between buying it and not, I wouldn't. But I don't hate it. It's not anything that, again, I automatically reach for. But it does smell beautiful. It's just not something I always want to wear at a time. So that's that with Lady Luck. Lady Luck by Brown Sugar Babe. Hopefully you can see that. And I might see if I can put the notes up so that way you can see that. And then just looking all around me, because I have a lot of body care stuff, which I managed to go through in under 20 minutes, which is cool. This is the Dove Nourishing Secrets Indulging Ritual Dry Spray. And this is in the scent of vanilla and cocoa butter. Now for my body care for my deodorant, I have a lot of deodorant also, because at one point I was going through and wanting to match up like my spray deodorants with the different scent combos I would wear. And anymore, I have just been gravitating towards some of my just stick deodorants, and some of them are just like either like unscented. But for the amount of which I've been going through, I have so many of them that, and using all the different scents, I swear I use more deodorant than this. You're like, you went through all this stuff and like you got one thing of deodorant? Come on now. Anyway, I like this one. They don't make this scent anymore. Or actually, no, I think they may still make it, but probably not in this design. I think they changed the formula of it, because this one I bought, yeah, this one's like back in like 2024. I like this so much. I bought backups on backups on backups of this. And so I think I've probably talked about this in maybe some of my previous Empties videos, but I like this one. I'd buy it again. And so I'll probably go and see if it's still available, because I will get to the point where I will start need to replenish my deodorant. I do keep a back stock of deodorant. So, again, because when it's on sale, I'd rather pay as little as possible for anything, but deodorant it's expensive, but you know, it shouldn't be that much to, you know, not be funky, but these are the times we live in. So I think that is everything. So let me know in the comments if you saw any favorites that you have in here, ones that, even if you don't like it, let me know. It's fun to be able to talk about, you know, what works for us, what doesn't work. You know, our bodies are different. Our body chemistry is different. And so I think we have to keep that in mind for when you hear someone say that, you know, they didn't like a certain scent, it didn't work out for them. That's not automatically going to be the case for you. And same thing if someone says they love something, you may not love it. And that's okay. That's perfect. That just means that's more, you know, something that someone doesn't like, but you love it, more for you. Something that you don't like that someone else loves, more for them. So there's plenty to go around. But I would say thanks for watching. And until then, I will see you in the next video. Bye.